Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly achieve their goals while others struggle to make even the smallest of changes? It's a question that has puzzled many of us, and the answer often lies in the power of habits. Today, let's dive into the key insights from Atomic Habits by James Clear, a book that has transformed the way we think about personal development and behavior change. First off, let's talk about what atomic really means in this context. When we think of atoms, we think of the smallest unit of matter, right? In the same way, Clear argues that tiny changes can lead to remarkable results. It's not about making massive shifts overnight. It's about focusing on small, incremental improvements. Imagine if you could just get 1% better every day. It doesn't sound like much, but over a year, that 1% compounds into a significant transformation. It's like the snowball effect, where a little push can lead to an avalanche of success. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds great, but how do I actually make these changes? This is where the concept of habit formation comes into play. Clear emphasizes that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Just like money in a bank, the effects of your habits multiply as you repeat them. So, if you want to build better habits, you need to understand how they work. Clear breaks it down into a simple 4-step process: cue, craving, response, and reward. Let's unpack this a bit. The cue is the trigger that initiates your habit. It could be anything from a specific time of day to a certain location or even an emotional state. For example, if you want to start exercising, maybe your cue is waking up in the morning. The craving is the desire to change, the motivation behind the habit. It's the feeling that you get when you think about how great it would be to be in shape. Then comes the response, which is the actual habit you perform, like hitting the gym. Finally, there's the reward, the benefit you gain from completing the habit, whether it's the endorphin rush after a workout or simply the satisfaction of checking it off your to-do list. Now, here's the kicker. If you want to build a good habit, you need to make sure that the cue is obvious, the craving is attractive, the response is easy, and the reward is satisfying. Conversely, if you want to break a bad habit, you should do the opposite. Make the cue invisible, the craving unattractive, the response difficult, and the reward unsatisfying. It's all about designing your environment to support the habits you want to cultivate and hinder those you want to eliminate. Let's say you want to read more books. You could start by making the cue obvious, putting a book on your pillow every morning so that you see it at night. Make the craving attractive by choosing genres you love. The response should be easy, so maybe you set a goal of just reading for 10 minutes before bed. And the reward? How about the satisfaction of finishing a chapter or the feeling of accomplishment as you track your progress? It's about creating a system that makes it easy to succeed. Another powerful idea from Atomic Habits is the concept of identity change. Clear argues that true behavior change is about becoming the type of person you want to be. Instead of setting goals like, I want to lose weight, shift your mindset to, I am someone who takes care of my body. This subtle change in perspective can have a profound impact. When your habits align with your identity, you're more likely to stick with them. It's about focusing on who you want to become rather than just what you want to achieve. And let's not forget the importance of tracking your habits. Clear introduces the idea of a habit tracker, a simple tool that can help you visualize your progress. There's something incredibly motivating about seeing those little boxes checked off day after day. It creates a sense of accountability and encourages you to keep going. Plus, it's a great way to celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Now I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but what happens when I slip up? It's a common fear, but here's the thing. Setbacks are a part of the process. Clear emphasizes the importance of resilience. Instead of seeing a slip-up as a failure, view it as a learning opportunity. The key is to focus on your long-term trajectory rather than getting caught up in short-term fluctuations. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. One of the most relatable aspects of Atomic Habits is Clear's emphasis on the power of community. Surrounding yourself with people who have the habits you want to develop can significantly influence your own behavior. It's like that saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you want to become a better reader, spend time with avid readers. If you want to get fit, hang out with fitness enthusiasts. The people around you can either lift you up or drag you down. So choose wisely. In conclusion, Atomic Habits is a treasure trove of insights that can help anyone looking to make positive changes in their life. It's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about the power of small, consistent actions that lead to significant results. By understanding the mechanics of habits, focusing on identity change, tracking your progress, and surrounding yourself with the right people, you can create a system that supports your goals. So the next time you find yourself struggling to change, remember, it's the small habits that can lead to big transformations. Embrace the journey and enjoy the process of becoming the best version of yourself.